Hi, my name is Melinda Kalk. I'm the editor of Creative Educator magazine and one of the founders of Tech for Learning. I have been training teachers and students in inquiry-based learning for over 25 years, and I have learned how essential it is to be able to ask great questions. Now, our world is changing rapidly. Answers and solutions, they're simply temporary. Students need to be able to continuously ask great questions in order to succeed in this new reality, as well as thrive in whatever comes next. Now, students aren't going to magically know how to ask questions. They need to be exposed to great questions, understand how questions work, and actually have practice asking them themselves, ultimately driving all of classroom inquiry. Now, we can't expect to help our students become great questioners if we're not great questioners ourselves. Model what interesting questions worthy of our time to explore actually look and sound like in our classrooms. We can get started with essential questions to drive classroom inquiry and help our students uncover the big ideas in the areas that we teach. These kinds of questions help students understand the purpose of learning and make classroom discussions much more interesting. I encourage you to explore the work of Warren Berger on the beautiful question, which he defines as ambitious yet actionable, shifts the way we perceive or think about something, and then serves as a catalyst to bring about change. Now, how do we help our students become better questioners? We have to help them understand how questions work. All questions have value, but all questions do not lead us to the same place. So what we need to be able to do is get our students ready for all these different things. Now, I had said you don't have to ask questions at all. That's a great way to get started because students need to have the agency and opportunity to do the questioning themselves. So as we get them to go to these different places, how do we do that? The question-answer relationship helps students understand what a question is going to help them do or ask them to do. Can I look in one place or do I need to synthesize information from a lot of places? Can I use my own experience, or do I have to combine that experience with someone else's? In other words, they have to see the anatomy of a question. Look at a question and say, what type of question is this? And if I ask it, what is this question going to do for me? So if we're going to help students see this, we have to help them understand the different kinds of questions there are. Now, we have closed questions. You know, the 5 W's, who, what, when, where. These all have a single or correct answer. Now, we go to that 5th one, how. We understand that's a little bit different because it leads us to those open questions. These are questions that have a range of correct answers or lead us to have an opinion and support it with reasons and examples. For example, moving from what to what if, or how to how might. Now, the Right Question Institute has this wonderful inquiry process called the question formulation technique. And after you brainstorm all of your questions, they ask you to improve them. And you do that by identifying which of your questions are open and which are closed, and then switch, write new questions the opposite way. And that helps us understand how questions work and what the benefits of both are. Because yeah, open questions are interesting, but they're messy and hard to start. Closed questions help us find the information experiences we can do to answer those. And so then when we're done, we look at all our questions and we prioritize the ones that are worthy of our time to explore and are going to help us reach our goals. Now, our students aren't going to be able to start their questioning adventure if they don't have the right classroom learning environment. Our learning culture needs to acknowledge that questioning is a big risk. We need to make students feel safe when they do ask their questions, and then when they ask great ones, we need to reward and celebrate. But once you've got this going, you can stop doing the heavy lifting. When students are the ones asking the questions, they are the ones motivated to do the work necessary to find answers and solutions, and again, help drive that classroom inquiry. Now, all our students need and deserve to be deep thinkers and powerful questioners. They can't change the world if they can't ask the right questions. So I'll leave you with this wonderful quote from Roald Dahl. Above all, watch with glittering eyes the whole world around you, because the greatest secrets are hidden in the most unlikely places. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. So I hope that you embrace helping your students ask questions so that they are able and capable of finding that magic for themselves and for us, and we can all celebrate. Thank you.